Hello, welcome to another episode of Chaotic Torture Tech Tips Sunday. I'm going to do a series for the next few Tech Tips Sundays about suspension setup for on-road and drift, and explain the camber and some advantages of positive or negative camber. What I've got here is a Team Associated TC4. It's just a basic on-road car. They use it for a lot of on-road circuit series racing. Not really known for drifting, but it can be used for drifting. I'm going to actually set this up as a drift car, just for demonstration purposes of some drift setup and tune-ups. My main drift is a Secura D3. Not everybody has specific cars for drifts, so I figured I would start with just a basic on-road platform to show how you can set up any touring car to drift. Are they all going to drift equal the same? No, but you can still have fun, still do the drifting on this. This is shaft driven. I prefer belt drive. I think they're smoother, and then you can change your gears out in the front and rear end where the belts and pulleys are, so you get what they call counter steer, and that's just where your front's spinning faster than what the rear is, so it's pulling it around better. But one of the things that is going to make a big difference in how this drifts versus the stock on-road setup, most people set these up at 0 camber, 0 degrees, and that's just where your tire here is straight up and down. For those that don't know what camber is, I've got the turnbuckle off this so I can do this. Camber is the in and out angling of the tire. When you have your top in farther than what your bottom out, that's negative camber. And then when you push the top out farther than what your bottom, that's your positive camber. And then if you want to get technical and be sure that you set them equally, or for the course, let me explain to you what a negative camber does. Negative camber is going to help you pull a tighter corner. You can turn a tighter radius with your negative camber. People that are running real short, tight courses will run a negative camber setup, and those that drift like to run the negative camber. Some of the people that run more of a positive camber is going to be some of the off-road guys. A lot of people with a lot of suspension travel, because when you've got it bowed out, when your suspension comes in, then it levels out. So it kind of plays both ways on your off-road. But I'm going to show you the tool. This is what they call a camber gauge. They're not real expensive. This one's an RPM. I don't know how well you can read or see it. This one goes from negative, I believe it, let me look at it real close here, negative 10 to positive 10. You can get them that are even more than that, but usually most people don't go more than 10 degrees out either way. When that's straight up and down, that's set at 0. This car here, this Associated, it actually maxes out at a negative 10. So what I would do if I wanted to be sure that I had negative 10 on this side and negative 10 on that side, I would set my camber gauge, tighten it, and then I have it. And then if I bring it up here, let me change it for the camera angle's sake. If I bring it up here, you can see the gap at the bottom of the tire. So what I would do is I would adjust my turnbuckle to pull the top in until this sits flush on there, and then at negative 10 there, that would be my camber setting. And then I would turn around and come to the other side. As you can see there, much better. There's a gap at the bottom. I would adjust this turnbuckle here, tightening it to pull it in till it got to where it sat flush. I don't have my tool with me. I'm not going to do that part on camera right now. That's why I specifically left this side unhooked, just so I could freehand everything back and forth for the camber setup. But what I'm going to do for the next few Sundays is I'm going to show a basic drift setup and some things that you can do to a standard four-wheel drive touring car to convert it for drifting purposes. And in doing so, it's going to give it better handling, be more capable of a drift car without going out and buying a separate car for drifting. I know during the winter time there's a lot of people that aren't messing with the on-road scene, but there's also a lot of people that do indoor drifting and stuff. So I figured I don't want to leave you guys out during the winter, so I'm going to do this specific for the drift guys, all my crawler friends and stuff that prefer to see the tech tip stuff on crawlers. Sorry, I'm not going to give up on it. I'm just going a different route for some viewers. So with that being said, camber is the one main thing that's going to help you. They do two-wheel drive drift cars, but that is a whole nother realm, completely different setup, and I'm not going to get into that because it's more than just disassembling your front-wheel drive on a vehicle. There's more setup than that. Most guys that run two-wheel drive, they may say they're not, but a majority of them are running a drift box. And what that does is if you kick your rear end this way, your wheels kick that way. When you go that way, front wheels kick that way automatically. It hooks into your servo. I've messed with the drift box in the past. I honestly feel that it's cheating if you can't drift an RC car with just learning the natural skills and ability. Then a drift box isn't going to help you learn it. Drift box is actually going to cheat. The Spectrum AVC receivers do the exact same thing. I'm not a fan of them. I've had a couple of those receivers and I refuse to use them in anything that I need steering control in, because if you're going fast and you kick it one way or the other, it always wants to keep your wheels pointed straight in the direction that you're intended to go, and I'm not a fan of that. So I'm not going to do the camber setup on this tonight. I just wanted to explain the camber settings, what camber is, how the negative camber affects the tighter turning radius as to where the positive camber will give it a wider radius, and depending on the course, people that run on-road courses, they will either run zero camber. They may run a positive on one side and negative to the other, depending on if they got a tight hairpin turn on one side and all the other turns going the other direction are wider. There's tons of different setups, and it's going to vary from car to car as well, because every car is going to handle differently. So that being said, camber was tonight's discussion. I will set the camera up off camera. And then the next time that we address the Tech Tip Sunday for the Drift Series, I will show you how I've set. I'm going to set it for all four tires. Mainly, you primarily just need it for the front, but I'm going to go ahead and set a little bit for the rear, because then that's part of the whole drift scene that they call stance. So I will go ahead and set that up, and then I will have it ready for more things that I'm going to do to get it more drift capable. But what I want to do right now is set this aside. Right now, this is not Tech Tip Sunday. This is just a Chaotic Torture RC talking about appreciation to the viewers that I have, to those that have subscribed and been following me. I know my channel's small. It's picking up more and more subscribers. But what I want to offer to you all is I have right here in a box is the Castle Creations Waterproof Sidewinder SCT Combo. This is going to be what I want to do for my first giveaway to my viewers. But I'm going to set this aside. I'm not going to do a giveaway until I reach 500 subscribers. I know that doesn't seem like a lot, but right now I'm pushing 100 and some subscribers, so I would like to get more subscribers going. Once I reach the 500 mark, I will post a video stating, giveaway for 500 subscribers, And in that video, all I'm going to ask for you all to do is first like the video, share the video, and then comment in the video. And from that, I will do a random org generator for YouTube for drawings like this. I will do it on camera. I will try to set everything up for a live feed so I can do the giveaway episode live so everybody can watch it as it's going on, to see that it is a legit, that it's not nothing rigged or anything like that, because I'd have no reason to do that. I just I want to be able to give something back to the hobby. I've been very blessed, and I've had things given to me and handed down to me, and I want to be able to do the same for you guys as well. So this is a part of appreciation for me, but also trying to help this channel grow, because ultimately I want the channel to grow so I can put more focus. Yes, I do want to make some money off the YouTube channel so I can turn around and reinvest it back into the hobby, invest in things to give back to the viewers, and to keep my equipment maintained and things going. So this is going to be for the giveaway. I will title this Tech Tip Sunday Plus giveaway in there. Please share this video with your friends. If you haven't subscribed, please subscribe. That's the whole part of this, is to try to help, like I said, to try to help the channel grow. So I'm going to set that aside and pull this back over here. And for the next Tech Tip Sunday, we will come back to this. Like I said, I will have my camber set up when I come back next Sunday. I will explain to you where I've got it set at and why I have it set there. And then from there, I'm going to explain a couple more. These are going to be free things that you can do to your currently existing four-wheel drive touring car that you can do free, that will upgrade and enhance its performance as a drift RC. So please, thank you for watching. To some that may have found this boring, I am sorry. If you learn anything about the camber setup and the understanding of it, please give it a thumbs up. If you have any questions about anything with the camber and setup, please feel free to ask. If I didn't go in enough detail, I will give you any information that I can to help you. If I've confused you, I'm sorry. Please leave a comment and I'll straighten that part out. And like I said, please share the video. Share it with all your friends over social media. I have a web page on Facebook, Chaotic Torture RC. Please look it up, add it, and keep following my videos, because like I said, once we hit the 500 subscriber marks, I will be doing my first giveaway, and it's going to be, like I said, the Castle Short Course Side Wider Waterproof Combo. Thank you for watching.